Freddy versus freaking Jason. Oh my gosh, this movie is so awesome. This movie literally throws out all aspects of horror. This is not a scary movie at all. It's honestly just an epic bloodbath. This is honestly a movie that a lot of horror fans were waiting for so many years. A lot of people were always wondering like, hey, who would kill who? Would Jason be able to kill Michael? Would Freddy be able to kill Jason? You know, so on and so forth. And then finally, Jason Voorhees finally crossed over into New Line Cinema's line of reach. They were finally able to actually put both of their franchises together and make Freddy vs. Jason. Now, granted, the movie was in development hell for a very long time because Jason Goes to Hell came out in like the early 1990s. Freddy vs. Jason didn't come out until 2003. But honestly, this was a wait worthwhile. This is Freddy vs. Jason. The movie starts with a narration by Freddy Krueger talking about his good old times when he used to kill children.
The Springwood Slasher. That's what they called me.
That's always fun to listen to. When we basically get a nice little run-through of the entire Nightmare on Elm Street franchise leading up to this point, he realizes that the children are no longer scared of him and actually don't even know that he exists anymore.
I can't come back if nobody remembers me! I can't come back if nobody's afraid!
So what does he do? He brings Jason Voorhees back from the dead to go and kill the kids of Elm Street, so that way the rumor mill will start going around that Freddy Krueger's back.
But I found someone who'll make them remember.
Because in order for Freddy Krueger to basically survive and be able to go ahead and kill people, people have to know that he exists and they have to be afraid of him. When people are afraid of him, that's when he's able to enter children's nightmares and kill them.
Make them remember me, Jason. Make them remember what fear tastes like!
So we're introduced to our main characters who are just stock characters of the horror franchise. At this point, do we really care? It's Freddy vs. Jason. We just want to see Jason kick freaking Freddy's butt. Hey, I'm Team Jason all the way, bro. So Jason basically infiltrates the house, starts hacking up teens, because that's always fun, and basically makes a nice teen sandwich, where the rumor mill starts going around that Freddy Krueger is back and killing kids again.
It's gotta be Freddy Krueger. Hey, don't even say that son of a bitch's name out loud.
The one big problem of the movie, which a lot of people complain about. I don't really complain about it much because I think it's well paced enough that I don't care. There's not really a lot of Freddy vs. Jason in this movie. There are 2 times when they do go at it. The 2 times they do go at it, it's so awesome. It's ridiculously awesome. But there isn't really a lot of them fighting, which I know some people can complain about that, whatever. But, I mean, the story keeps me interested enough to follow along with what's going on until we finally get to the awesome bits. Jason basically goes on a rampage where he's basically just killing all of the kids. It's just so badass. It's just like, this is what the Friday the 13th franchise has finally come to, and it's really awesome. Like I said, the movie's not scary, it's awesome at this point. It's so epic. Freddy gets a little bit jealous that he's not getting a lot of the pickings.
No! She's mine! Mine! Mine!
Freddy is finally able to get Jason into the dream world where they get into a fight.
You were supposed to come back home. Just kill a few of them. You are like a big super dog who can't stop eating!
Freddy really does his best to try and kill Jason, but it doesn't work because he can't die.
Why won't you die?
And like I said, this scene's awesome. It's cool to see Freddy in his element where it's impossible to really hurt him because he's an immortal inside of this dream world, but yet you have this other immortal going up against him, and the fight choreography and the fighting is just so so awesome. It's really fun to watch. Freddy eventually finds Jason's weakness and his one and only fear, and that's water. Water and his mother.
So you are afraid of something after all.
Jason somehow turns into a little kid. Granted, this is the dream world. This isn't Jason Takes Manhattan again, thank God. Where Freddy is constantly taunting him and trying to bring him to that point of fear where he can finally kill him. The teens of the movie basically have the bright idea to bring Jason Voorhees back to Camp Crystal Lake because, hey, he'll have home advantage at that point. The main girl character winds up going inside the dream world so that way she can save Jason from Freddy Krueger. And so she can also bring Freddy Krueger into the real world. Obviously, that happens, and we got our second extremely awesome fight between the two characters. I just really love it when Jason just smashes Freddy Krueger into a wall. Freddy tries to kick Jason in the balls, and apparently they're made of iron. Really? What? Huh? Oh, okay. I don't care. Continue. This is awesome. So the rest of the teens get killed except for our two main characters who are love interests to one another. And they end the movie the same way Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein ends, by burning the dock. Okay, very interesting choice. Well, actually no, it's a little bit different. They explode the dock! Freddy winds up coming back when he's almost able to go ahead and kill the teens when Jason comes out of nowhere and stabs Freddy Krueger with his own freaking glove hand. It is so bloody awesome.
Welcome to my world, bitch!
So what did I think of Freddy vs. Jason? It was awesome! To be fair about the movie, the characters are a lot better compared to most of the other Friday the 13th movies. Yes, they're still stock characters, but at least the acting is better, they're a little bit more interesting and whatnot. Jason is just a total freaking badass in this movie. He's just so awesome! This is one of the best versus movies that I've ever seen. I love it when Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees just go at it. The fight scenes are just so epic. I really do love the way that they are able to weave both franchises together. Now we're going to get to the last Friday the 13th movie before the reboot. And this is when things start to get weird again. But at least they do not get Jason Goes to Hell weird. This has been the Valley of Death, where everything is spooky, but we keep things light. I'll see you guys tomorrow.